Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is me, Clear, and today I have my pretty rushed, almost not able to make it, showcase video. And for this video, I have here my Batman from Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. And guys, I know you guys might have been expecting this guy to be in it here, my Superman minifigure, but he's not in the showcase technically, but I will just run over, this is not the best figure I could have made. First of all, his head isn't that good. He needs more lines on the arms. His torso doesn't look super good, like the S, the lines on the sides. He doesn't have his cape. There are just so many things about that figure that didn't turn out right, and I was kind of rushing him. So, right now, I only have my armored Batsuit, but anyways, guys, pretty much he's going to be the only figure. I plan on doing a side figure, or a spin-off showcase, after I have an announcement later also, so stick around for that. But after Civil War, a little bit after that, I have a spin-off showcase planned. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get started, and I'll give you guys a look at this minifigure. Alright, well, here is my Batman minifigure, and it turned out super great. Now, first things first, guys, I do want to let you know that there will be a second version, pretty much a V2, because it is going to just be an update, but I'm going to add a ton of sculpting onto this minifigure, onto every place. Especially the arms didn't, they didn't really do what I wanted with some minimal detail, just that black stripe, and then kind of a black line above it, just, show what he has on the actual thing. And now, sorry about the base is shaking a little bit, but you'll see the side leg detail there, and on each side of the feet, he has 3 of those little kind of spike-looking things, and those look pretty amazing, and I'm really happy. They all look pretty symmetrical, and then you see that line above it right there going around the entire figure as well. You see the torso, he has his strap is in a lighter gray, just so that you guys could see it. And you have all the necessary torso, I almost said printing, painting, in his cowl. Now, one thing that I did differently is I didn't shave the ears off the Lego Batman cowl at all, just because, I'd rather just, it looks more like Batman this way, and he'll look super good, and I just gave him standard black hands, just because, and then I weathered him in a black, and a black and a brown to give it a more rustic effect, just because it looks better that way. And now, one thing, the flow of the figure wasn't going well, but you can see the eyes are in that dark blue there. Well, it's kind of a dark glossy blue, if I remember correctly. But you can see that the mouth, originally I didn't have the mouth with the little stubble thing he has there, and that was actually just taking a sponge and going around the area. And if I take off the cowl here, you can see that it's just around the mouth. He has no eyes, but without it, the figure it didn't flow well with the rest of the figure. Obviously that part was beaten, the only part that would have been not in the dark gray, or like a darker color, because we don't have any light colors on this figure really. And then I do have somewhat kind of hard to see pouches on there, and then on the sides of the legs as well, one on each side of the leg, or on the hip. Right there, you can see that. It's kind of hard to see because it is weathered over pretty much. And then there's not a lot of detail on the back, just the continuation of the strap and that black line that is accurate. Everything on this figure, I didn't make anything inaccurate. I wanted this to be an accurate figure, and it's a good start, but obviously I want to finish with a sculpt. And so yeah, guys, the spin-off showcase should feature a Nightmare Batman, Aquaman, and V2 of this, and I just wanted to mention that now for those of you who stuck around. But I have an announcement to make, so let's go ahead. Oh, and by the way, last thing, if I spin him around, there's a clone face, but obviously we're never gonna see that. And I didn't make a hair, I didn't take a hair piece for him, just because I didn't even paint him eyes. So yeah, maybe on the V2, but for now, guys, this figure turned out pretty great. So without further ado, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. Alright, guys, well, that is it for my custom LEGO minifigure showcase video for Batman vs. Superman. And like I said, there will be a spin-off showcase. But let's go ahead, and before I wrap this up, I do have an announcement to make that there will be hopefully 2 or 3 figures for X-Men Apocalypse, which will be right after Civil War, so I'll have like 2 weeks to maybe get two of those figures out, so I won't be in too much of a rush. I can probably get those done while working on maybe a side figure or something. But yeah, guys, basically, for now, that is it. And thank you so much for watching. If you like this figure or are super excited for the second version, go ahead, give it a like, name your favorite part of the figure. Mine is definitely a tie between the torso and the head, but the head really does kind of finish off the figure, even though it doesn't do a whole lot for it. But yeah, guys, I guess that is it, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.